What's up, guys? This is Bull by the Fell-Handed. I am in the Troll 100. I love this tank. I am in love with this tank. I'm not saying it's the new bat chat for me, but it is quite amazing. Moving on, we are on Lakeville, standard battle. The greens have taken the southern spawn and the reds the northern. My compadre here and I, he said he normally takes the city, go around the front spot, and I normally take the 4 line. Well, I said, you know what, let's reverse that, get out of our comfort zones, and then, you know, cross-train, if you will. So I come down here and I make this rock to my 12 o'clock my home. We have a lot of stuff moving up, and I feel that I'm far enough away to where I can get some shots in. We put a round there in the 5.7's track. He is securely not moving anywhere. We sink another one in him. He's not really getting a whole lot of damage. I don't know. You know, if you look at the map down there, we normally have a whole line of guys running the K line to go to the city. Not necessarily true. There's just a bunch of light tanks saying, hey, where's everybody at? So we don't necessarily have that. Now, I'm kind of wanting to back up because I'm worried that, you know, there's gentlemen on the Lake Road there that can put rounds in the rear of me, but I'm also concerned that there's guys in the front that can put rounds in me as well. We have a Jagdpanzer here. We're going to try to toenail around in there. It's just not happening. You know, those side skirts, only 60 millimeters, but they add an impressive amount if they get anything angled. And, you know, they're also spaced armor. So they're the E100, the Jagdpanzer, exceptional side armor. Assuming, of course, you manage to hit that. You could always aim lower than that. Then you just have to worry about the 40 millimeters with the tracks. Moving on, so we peek around the corner there. We put a round down range. We're still a little concerned. We just bounced around. I think it was from a 268. I'm not 100%. I decide to, you know, cut and run. I'm looking at my backfield. There's not a lot of damage going downrange from what I'm spotting. Sadly, it's only light tanks and a few of the arties. Essentially what I'm doing here, guys, just repositioning, falling back, you know, putting rounds on target. We're still being effective. The downside is whenever I get, you know, detected, it is time to tuck in. And, you know, ideally, you know, what would happen is I would detect the gentleman and stay out of his range. I try to shoot at this guy half a dozen times while he is slowly backing out of there, and every single time I hit the track. This is what it must be like, what it must feel like when people shoot at me. They just hit me over and over again, and it just hits my track. Anyway, what I was saying is, you know, if someone else was spotting this, I would just pull up behind them, use their spotting distance, and fire with impunity. And that's the basis of what tank destroyers do in general. They essentially stay behind the front line and support the line. Okay, so I will stop talking theory and generalities. We had just a crack of daylight there to shoot at the clicker. We put a round in him, real quick round. Aim time on this thing's amazing. The accuracy, really, it's not amazing, but it seems to make the shots. I love this tank. I absolutely love this tank. I love the fact that it's flat. I love the fact that it has 3 guys in it. I don't know, just everything about it I am totally in bed with. I am on board. You know, I'm not necessarily divorcing the bat chat, but, you know, I am seeing this on the side. Moving on. I decided to go ahead and pull back out of the city. If you look, there is literally no one supporting me but my compadre there working the 4 line. And there is little he can do if those tanks roll me, except watch and say, wow, you probably should have left. So anyway, long story short, I'm leaving. I decide to go ahead, run the 2-3 line. I had to record this little bit right here. I thought it was kind of funny. It's just, this is how it goes. Moving on, we have a little bit of situation brewing, but, you know, this is just basic mathematics here. I know what they have here. I have seen what's going into the city and what's going to come out of the city very shortly. I am aware they have a Death Star over here, so as you can see here, I am swerving to the right. If that Death Star can hit a Troll 100 doing 75 clicks, you know, while he's moving, far be it from me to stop him. So we pull up here, we put a clutch shot in. This thing, guys, is amazing on clutch shots. I mean, it's just, you cannot beat it. It is a railgun. It is a highly inaccurate railgun. I don't even know how that is, you know, in one sentence. It's amazing. If you don't have this tank, I highly recommend you pick it up. So we have a T-92 right here. He fires, kind of puts a little bit in me, and we're going to go ahead and finish him off there. We're just going to back out and put around it. And we've got a tank destroyer and a clicker up here. I am determined to kill the clicker, and it was snatched from me. What are you going to do? Jagdpanzer's kind of looking at me. I'm not in love with that idea. I call upon my compadre. I say, hey, is there any way you could distract this Jagdpanzer? Because he feels some type of way. I'm trying to put a round in his lower plate. I think he either missed me or maybe I bounced it. I don't know. I bounced a lot of rounds, which is shocking for a light tank, considering I'm in a tier 10 lobby with tier 10 shooting at me. There goes my partner right there. I'm going to try to track him to kind of help him out, just so he can farm him a little bit more. You know, we're having a lot of luck here. I just cannot get anything through his lower plate. You know, I could have ran a premium round. There's just not a whole lot of extra penetration you get with those. I think I worked it out. It's like 18 average penetration. Maybe it would have went through there. The lower plate on that Jagdpanzer is actually stronger than the E100. You know, your E100 is not very strong on the lower plate. That's why it needs to be angled. But the Jagdpanzer is a little bit tougher. So yeah, maybe I should have used a premium round, but at the same time, why not? I mean, I could just sit there and track him. So I come around the corner, I make a wild flailing clutch shot just to get these guys off the cap, and now I'm rushing this 268 because he's on the cap. Therefore, we need to get him to go away. And you know, he knows he's in trouble. There's no point in him even fighting back, not with two light tanks surrounding him. The Troll 100, guys, I love this thing. This is an awesome tank. We do quite a bit of damage. We got our ace tanker mastery badge, 4283 damage, 3770 assisted. That's right under 8k, 1440 blocked. That is the most amazing thing that I'm looking for right there. I think it is awesome. Guys, if you have any footage you'd like to send me, send it to Boulevard the Fell-Handed at Facebook, especially if you have any footage of the Troll 100, because this tank is hilarious. Most of the time it only has one track on the ground, so that's why it rolls over so easy. Guys, hope you enjoy. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you guys next time.